any access, and that's the truth. And I didn't want to jump onto the trend or the pressure, if I should say, that was coming from the social media to quickly conclude on anything, rather than wait patiently to hear officially from them.
Now, because so you sure say you really waited patiently, Anna.
Yeah,
because during that time, na 80 interviews, Anna. Because
okay, so
just from the day, because from the day, Obi call interacting with them on X. Modi too just say, oh, unim outcome of way no na one will attempt to fail, you know.
And I can say unim outcome. No.
Oh. They pick it tweet na mama because
yeah, so they said what I received was
no, what was on X na make one.
Yeah, the same thing. They stated that they've refunded the priority money and that the attempt was unsuccessful. And if I would want to attempt again, they are ever ready to assist. That was what I read. Man can say there was nothing like they sent it to me.
Almost I'm just trying to pick it up because Mimi, what's maybe an yes we gather say omuka say oma refundu sikan. Not just say express na person or no cry because no master process no cry
exactly. Yeah.
Into that just say express na person or ne important.
Yeah.
Not just say outcome no because any important almost starting no omo we in communication, so it began to look to us as if
I had receiving
outcome no because omo nya refund no sika ma wo dia na just say yenya ben ending process ni wi.
No, that it doesn't work like that. And I quite remember say you a singathon no na ebi mo mpofo say a day or two na ya upload content no but na ya upload here. We uploaded finally on 8th January and then we made the priority payment on 25th January. So even between the 8th and 25th no should tell you how long we had waited to officially make payments for a priority review. Inti Omoka said they have refunded no, even as at the time they stated that they had officially refunded, now you're crying information bia. Yeah.
So omwa refund usika na wonim so omwa refund usika.
No, because yeah priority review we paid on 25th January, they responded on 1st February. To
you say.
Yeah.
Now they responded to you when?
1st February.
Say omwa refund usika.
Say omwa okay, so on my website no call offer, they deal with me via Instagram. Okay. Into me send you a message because of time I changing no Instagram you're faster. Intimate my both ends. But on the 1st February, a number responded, you say, I feel no one who say me see metia for priority review. So they will get back to me.
Into as of 1st February, no.
Now feel no one who say metia. But now you for say you no 25th January, into 5 days no crap pass one, we should expect results. Into by that time, no more catch up by 1st February, say omo who say what your priority. I want no refund this can now. No, they didn't tell me so my refund this on the 12th. Now you free essay ba. But of course, online, on the 13th, I mean, the email say about on the 12th. But I mean to me logging in. Say results not bad. So they send you an email and then a link to login. Okay. When you log in, that is where no account manager, a page where you upload your evidence and everything is there. Okay, it's our email we didn't say. Okay, that's the thing on the screen. I mean find first. Yeah. So Obiko Bisa Guinness World Records for us say unfortunately, if was Guinness World Record attempts for the longest singing marathon was not successful, but we hope that she will make another attempt soon. We have seen how inspirational it has been for her fans. The evidence check had already begun before Afua requested priority service, so we refunded her payments earlier this month. We wish Afua the best of luck with any future records. Okay, so it's just about say Omar refunding the priority Usika Amal for you. So any for did say obi de Sunday me, and then I think a day or two, I think Sunday, Namiti say OBC was sending email to them and they had responded. So I was wondering because Naminyomo engagements were Instagram and they had not gotten back to me. Okay. So I was a bit not okay. I mean, you've not responded to me that you're dealing with, but you've responded to somebody, but it was okay. But
obviously because all kind of na I say I conflicting because you see unti omonka untumi log in into ubeye dey hu say oma respond to who na when
yeah, so I lodged a complaint to them via Instagram that this is the challenge I'm going through, and it was something that na me person me discussing because na logins ne were different people who you will be not all uploading witnesses and the timers evidence, and you will be or uploading videos nankasa. So the logins was not just with me, but apparently for some funny reason na obi yenema o wenimu. It's like me could file an account. Me want access to it, but I want to know what it takes. Like I want to try and apply and see something. I don't know. There was an activity going on, so they had to. Exactly. So they had to deactivate. No, what resulted in the deactivating of the account na make catcher when they.
Okay, so now could be the account.
To say Halifax or access, Ola or access, file or access, but Halifax core account or upload the review. But also or share send your application it here with my account.
So me say you not just say obi person can also apply with your account.
Or share the, I mean that is the explanation on my. Yeah, of course.
Or come team.
Yeah.
So now person you then.
Oh no, so share or you be share.
Me team there nim ko be air wine.
Me pancho.
Because now say e betwe am pass to say
it got deactivated because now there was an application for 2nd December 2040. There was an application. Anything na make us say one na mean to me enter me email mo, it was hacked, including my Miss Kidi Ghana email. And at that application finally when they opened mehu sa applications ni na aye cancelled.
Yeah, they are more fee.
Of course, yeah. And no mami who I asked for the reason I was off, and then I was told that this was it. So I had to officially request for why I was unsuccessful, and which I'm hoping to hear from them soon.
Okay, it is yet has a see no the own name reasons here why you're unsuccessful.
So when you go on my account now that it's open, all you see is unsuccessful. Or disqualified, whatever it is, but no further explanation. But before, in Kaube me videos I'm uploading, the time I requested for an adjudicator, everything would have been there. But they will still get back to me. No two ways.
Strange say also when you so na yati or radio so say breaks now call ye yes Guiness for respond obi send your personal email now almost
break email no way.
Me who yes me can say the partner say or send email. Okay. In this case I think it's Kwame Dazin also send you email and I always say or must send say your breaks now will take here and I knew maybe I'll flouty and tina.
Me mom dear personally I've not received anything like that from them.
Now what beside Guinness for so nkofo ka say mu response.
Oh, I did. I think the first thing I wrote when the account opened was I've been devastated for the past weeks, not being able to access the account to even know my faith. I appreciate them reactivating it, and then I want to know why I was unsuccessful.
For how long?
I think 2 days ago.
Just 2 days ago.
27th year dabe.
And a second, that's a 4 days ago.
4 and 3.
4 or 3 days ago,
yeah.
Depending on how you want.
I'm be me 27th. So.
And 27th that's on your access.
Yeah. I'm be no mommy link to reset everything.
It's not again it's for no mo feel said that you know no communicate and answer them.
Na say no there. I mean it's a system, it's technology. Platform be on to me ko dia grow so. I mean, they have an account. So email no DB account. If I say file an email DB, want me find the email nimbe another account mobi. And if they are dealing with me, na say unusual activity was so they will not tolerate it.
Na it is say na ye train or attempt no why a unsuccessful no because say and I say anka satan dey sanka who produces a statement see but I say Ghana force wa kasa wa ko ha kasa wa ungaza.
The only time I spoke was on Monday.
Hey, sir. And yeah, Halifax no lamu to hand say. That's No,
I mean just Ghana for kasa.
No.
No. Because I've seen it's a me interview on GTV.
Yeah, that one.
Me who Joy Prime. Sorry, Hit FM interview.
Okay.
GH1.
Mehu GH1 interview. Did I see
all that was on Monday, the same Monday.
I understand they're different platforms. Almost decided that
Kofi graphic showbiz
on Thursday.
And in fact, I'm not put there. My mama,
and so Sparky. Oh yeah, page and entertainment resource persons.
Okay, so let me start from baby Aoka showbiz there. So the response that came from the person who did the story is that a journalist, and he decides to take the caption from any angle that he wants, and I think that is something that has been happening for some time. But like GTV Diana Meka, you know, I remember the lady asked me, am I okay? Say Obi Fufrona. Or Tiffy, like you just asked me, and I'm see, share MOU, you sign a consent form, and I felt say it should have either come from me or before going out, and then the next minute was I said they have breached the contract. So I think the captions are from the bloggers and it's not from me.
Over to me, I can say from but me sure so Marco you out of what you said because I can say. The second one now, okay, I was going to pull the quotes. Me normally me kind story, me per quotes no. The quotation tally with because me share Kofi story now. You see, you have been popular before doing this.
Okay.
Own him celebrities na.
So
why you say? It's anybody can say. And yes, I never quote.
No, Obusa me say.
Kofi I was story no, my main interview.
Obusa me say. I mean, it was on speaker with my husband. Obusa me say, what was I doing before Singathon? Now me catch and say, me run 5 events in a year. This is what I do. And then the follow-up question was, omo ba hono and ama why famous. Now me say no, I had a TV show platform. Ebi mo ho me nyomo nya acquaintances. Ebi mo me interview omo wo show ni so ebi so through the awards. So there are people I know before Singathon. How does this turn into being famous before Singathon? The caption doesn't tally with what I said.
We are going to your time but whilst we are looking for that story. No, because once the problem ebi mo wo actually in this business says sometimes no in comfort make can assem no obehu or quotes no quotation is waka but when you deduce a headline from sa quotes no
but this one he even called, my husband is here, he even called later, and even some responses elsewhere is he knows I'm a strong person, I should be able to handle this. I mean and even a text that he's saying that he has his angle that he wants to take this. So a whole lot, but in all, I just want to say that let me put myself aside. I'm living with somebody.
Sorry, for those who have not seen the story. So the story, I'm pulling a quotation from Paul's Ghana, but it's attributed to graphic showbiz. And so this quote, and if it's not from Minowaka, first of all, Singathon was not for fame because I already had it.
Oh no.
That's sure.
That's not what I
said. So if we say I already had it, it doesn't matter.
Since I already had the thing.
Yeah, not just a one shot bunny. But if this quote is not from you, there.
I mean, okay. Ono ankasano. Say make we forget them. It's then it's for a purpose. I did not say this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then and moving on to other conversations around that. Obisubeka says one member of your team lets me log in find your money activity. Could you also be say no or no disqualification that answer?
No. So what they've no senke wa nka me po me ho.
Okay.
What am I saying? But me be so currently if her result is not in, she will see the current record. And then she will see the West Africa, Ghana, her name and all that. But as I sit here, now that it's open, all I see is longest singing marathon. The date now may register, which was 21st September. And then probably disqualified. That's the only thing there now.
I see.
So they are an entity. They don't let things out easily. If I should say, that's why I'm asking you if you've seen the email. If you've seen it, then that's fine.
Email, but at least even though they don't let things out easily, no. Oma be throw tweets. I can't actually say
I know there may any problem because I feel as a brand as JWR, they need to let people know that you're hot in Isika for any reason. Ya send and answer. And if you send no cry it took a week, then probably I don't know if my bank not on letting me and I say BB. But as at that time, na yenteshi.
Na drink the alcohol in there. Rebecca say, do you wish say Anka communication around this thing was handled differently and maybe Rebecca say in a better manner than it was?
Okay, so I think that the day now on tweet in the we didn't even want to respond. I think Saturday, Sunday, but when I don't want to repeat the same word, but Kwame doesn't mention something which I don't want to repeat again. He mentioned that I was a dishonest person, and I didn't take it lightly because baby and I know him. Even Makoni shows before the Singathon attempt, he requested for an interview. I was there, and so when Bibi Sampa, I felt like the right thing to do, journalism wise, is to gather your facts and know, say, if this is what I've heard or this is what I've seen, what did BB say? Because I remember calling Mekwi when I heard that Osi were receiving email. Me catch your Mekwi say, my text you on Instagram, omo mama response. If he has received a quick response like that, I would love him to do a follow-up question. Say, if we are requested for BBC, exactly. Okay. Me and Namekri, I don't think way because on only more contract. So I think before this whole thing, we were anticipating say whatever the outcome is and whenever the results will come, we will do a press conference because that year the press conference next year. So that was what. So the way it came out, honestly, now my husband, I was like, oh wow. So I quickly went into my Instagram box and I was like hoping to see at least maybe if I check your mail or something, there was nothing there. And I'm still okay, let me hold on and then let's wait for their official or the opening of the account to see what is there before I respond. But now when you are there, people send you a whole lot. And then I decided that okay, let me make this once and for all. Of course, whatever it is, say it hey. Yes, say now out via a tweet. And let me just use the opportunity to offend you. And I say even in my response in my various interviews on Monday, probably I might have stepped on a toe or something. Let me just apologize and move on because there are so many things I would want to do to still promote Ghana. And to me, say Singathon no be dragging. And then Niamana Akai was saying no be. So basically that's why.
So this statement is actually an apology.
Not really, but in there, of course, I need to because Obi Owa misjudged emotions. So people were there day and night. Omanda. And Obi Owa Obi who caption be on to me mbusame. Bobe di me hoya. Me nyat kwain chichi musenya mene wo kain. And of course, I was sent to me render apology. Maybe in my defense, I might have said something that didn't go well. So I thought it was the right thing to do.
But Obibeka say apology so and coming out on say so na Ghana forecast wakasa and wakasa we thought that hey wakasa wa boy baby
GTV now me call
GTV GH1.
So what was very surprising is that they are all videos. Chef from start to finish. You can even recite exactly. But the young. Say why won't my dear? Me just say me. I dear who last week now. What you now? So now me know so feel. Into me say oh Miss J.
Say me call you Singathon.
So you should understand me.
I wonder why you Singathon.
So we are presenting ton every week.
No, but so
that has been my major concern and worry. It's painful when Sunday say me that no be free mo institution has say or sending me from Oh My Voice. I think that one was if one says no Ghanaian can stand on the feet for 5 minutes, so they should say oh me can't wait with him is G. Baby. Whatever I said is in the video. You can play all the interviews. I kept thanking Ghanaians. I kept explaining that I have an issue. I was hoping say oh, I didn't know if one to me pon corny account. That was a major concern. At a point, me sending a card, they said they couldn't even find my email until officially or get it back or maybe. So I was rather worried about me not finding the actual fact as to what happened because nobody knows. There are people reaching out to me day in, day out. Meet me, I can say me say, but I'm being backlash for something I don't even have access to. So, Miss Jude, say what dear. Say, oh, respond, they may respond. Well, respond, they may respond.
I can't come any problem. Me quite send me the menu. I know. No more problem.
That is it.
And again, before make a file, I hope remember back. It be na obi beka say Adam Strome bisa me say obi apologize for one Ghana city data comments.
And also it was for cyberbullying. They didn't understand.
Hey.
So let me answer that. I said, say, Obi Wahwa, Obeba be commented, now I yell as Miss G. Obi Obeba Odiemu, now we be Miss G, please, I'm in need of money. Why would you do that?
You didn't offend anybody with that comment. Okay, Mami call Chefila so.